I do mean everything that I said, even when I do everything that seems like I never even said it. Those vows that I wrote were more than very important to me. They were the vision and everything that I expected to emulate in this experience. They were and are the very indication of what I intended and have attempted to be and do for you, even when I act like I never read them. So I do understand when you say that I'm not saying enough. When I'm everything but the man that said I'd never be anything but the man that I promised you that I'd always be. And I'm not saying that that's tough. It's just so much that I didn't know about you before I knew better. And now I don't know if that's due to me or you, but there's something about us that ain't working the way that we promised each other that it always would. I don't know if I thought that it was always going to be a honeymoon phase, but at this stage, I'm not even sure that I'm even what you want. And the honeymoon part, it ain't doing what in the beginning it always could. But I do pray that God keeps you mine. I'm not insecure. But the thought of you not being here is just not right. And it's like, if there's anything that can get me back together, it's the thought of you thinking about somebody else. I'm not even lying when I say that no one deserves you more than I do. Maybe I have taken having you for granted, but I'm fighting you, fighting me about how I'm supposed to fight for us. Everything is a fight. And I think you want me to fight harder than you believe that I'm trying to. So I'm fighting to not force you to face the fact that this ain't no fantasy. This is for real. And somehow we're falling apart by way of friends and falsely formed opinions based on the way we did things in our former lives. I don't want to destroy any of this, but it seems like we're not doing enough to deliver on the demands that we decided were required for our destiny. And that's just damaging. How is it miscommunication and misconstruing what we agreed upon was meant to be when I thought we had a language and our messages were not supposed to be unclear? You don't understand, or I don't understand. And we're underestimating how those problems are tearing us apart. One of us is under the cover. One of us is on the other, on top or on the couch. And all of that just feels unfair. I do know that you need my protection, not my permission. You need my guidance, not me guarding you. You need my trust and not me trying so hard to prove that you don't control my time. And you know that I need your support, not you saying what I can't do. I need your body, not you trying to break my manhood. I need your belief in me and not you fighting my authority by trying to control my mind. It's all right that we aren't always on the same page. We're supposed to argue and not agree. That's room for us to go and get better so that we can continue to grow through this together. But ain't no damn way you're supposed to have a problem with something that I'm doing and have a discussion about it and it not be with me. I do still want this to work. And I'm working on it. And I'm working through whatever I have to work on so that this works out the way that we want it to. I want you to work with me. Let's do whatever the work is that is going to be worth it. I'm even willing to wait or do whatever to get back to the way it was when you were wanting me, the way that I've always wanted you. And I still do. It's still true that I have every faith and belief in you being an answer to what I prayed for. And I have no doubt in my heart or mind that your beautiful is more than enough to satisfy me perpetually. Your body to the spec and dimension, exactly the one that mine was made for. I still know that you're going to be who I take this journey with. The all and full of it, everything in between, the joy and the pain. My expectation is the unexpected. My peace from a place perfectly aligned and pointed towards confidence, communication, and the consistency of us, of you and I. My resolve is just more of the same. So if and when we battle, it'll be for balance, to level out the depth of the love that we share and show in truth. There's no surrender or submitting to a silly instance or incident of any interruption due to an impulse or indiscretion. What's important is that I know who and why I am blessed the way that I am, not by my own actions or on account of any individual effort, but it's because and due to a power and prosperity that I possess from knowing and having you. I still do want to see every of your needs met, your desires made possible, and your dreams come true. I want a life of us filled with love, longevity, and so much laughter. I still do feel and find my face full from you in the frame. Still do trust and believe that you are my heaven on earth, and we are here to have everything that we can. Happily ever after.